Welcome to KiddNation Extra, everybody.
Property search.
What you doing, Jenna?
I'm going on a date with a guy, and it's so hot because he's not on social media. But Claudia and I were just talking. She's my friend that works in the office, and because girls can find anything, she's like, property search him. And I'm like,
dang.
What do you mean? She's
I know
like,
that was a thing.
She's like, you can look him up, but since it's public info, or like, you know, it's usually whatever. So this is in Austin, but the property search, you can. I never think to property search, and then all you really get from that is their address, which is creepy, and their property value.
The back in the day guy in me would say, "Dang, girl, that's stalking," but the dad in me now says, "I'm very proud of you for being proactive."
I got my own hotel room. Like, I'm not going on a date to stay with him. I got my own hotel room. I told you I was probably going to bring a guy friend who was going to celebrate Pride with his Austin friends. So I'm going to get a hotel room, but then he can plan the date, and we're going to go on a date. So I'm not staying with him.
Yeah. You're planning an away game.
This time.
Both of you. Yeah. Neutral site for both of you.
We'll see. I'm very excited.
That's you're like playing like when two pro teams from the United States play in Mexico, for example.
Yeah, friendly.
You know? Yeah.
It's a friendly match out.
Right.
That's what's going on right there.
Anyway, so I'm on the property. So
When's that date?
Friday. Next Friday. I wish it was this Friday.
Okay.
The next Friday, before we go, right before we end up leaving Sunday on our family vacation.
Jenna's got heavy travel going on that weekend.
I'm cool. I'm cool about it.
Are you okay with it?
I'm going to, like, carry on everywhere. I'm going to try and just be so chill.
For a week? Well, it is.
Carry on to Croatia.
I have so much travel. I don't know what I'm going to do.
You're going to Austin for that date.
Yeah, I'm going to come back Saturday.
And then we travel on Sunday for our family vacation.
Yeah, going to Florida.
And then we get done on
Florida.
We get done on Friday, and then
Friday night.
Yeah.
After 2 flights. There were no direct flights home, apparently.
Yeah.
And then I leave at 8 o'clock Saturday morning for Croatia.
I found out my wife went to Croatia. She was talking to Jenna about it. I was like, "Oh,
really?
You did?" I was like,
Yeah,
cool.
this
We didn't know that.
weekend.
Kenzie's done so much travel with her grandma that I forget where she's been.
Yeah. Wild.
Everywhere.
Been so many cool places.
Kenzie said her favorite thing she's ever done travel-wise was going to Kenya and going on a safari. She says that's by far.
She said my bucket list.
Yeah, she did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Grandma. This is the grandma that doesn't drink.
Yeah, there's Kim.
That's who she's traveled with. That's awesome.
No drinking on the trip unless you can sneak it.
Kim definitely snuck some drinks in Croatia.
She did in France because she said she couldn't be out there without trying, and Italy because she couldn't be out there without trying their wine and stuff. So she snuck those.
But the grandmother doesn't like her to drink at all.
The grandmother didn't know.
Well, I'm saying, but the reason she had to sneak. The reason she had to sneak is because grandmama don't.
Grandma's very anti the alcohol.
Gotcha.
To where even when she visits me, a man who bought his own house, I must hide it. I must hide the alcohol when she comes over. You know, out of respect, I will. I will do that. But I sneak it. I sneak it. How was prom, Al?
Prom was good. Prom was down in San Antonio. It was the prom night do-over party.
Yeah.
For the station we're on down there, 96.1 now. And I did something when I got to my hotel, and it was on the Riverwalk, but it wasn't. I've never stayed on this part of the Riverwalk. And since we've always usually stayed like at other hotels that were downtown, we didn't have to walk far. So I just figured, I'll go to the Riverwalk and just walk to a bar. I went to the Riverwalk and walked 20 minutes in one direction.
Whoa.
I'm not even lying.
The Riverwalk's bigger than you expect.
It's way bigger.
Yeah.
And in fact, I was always thinking, well, I know it's just another couple of minutes, so I won't turn around. I walked probably over 20 minutes until I got to this coffee shop that was way too cool to be a Starbucks. You know, one of those kind of coffee shops.
Mom and pop coffee shop. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I go in there and I ask the guy, where are the bars? And he goes, oh, you need to walk like 30 minutes.
The other way.
The 30 minutes that I had just walked.
Why didn't you ask somebody at your hotel?
Because he's a dude.
It was the Riverwalk. Like I said, I didn't know where I was. I just know I go to the river and I walk in any direction. There's usually a bar.
You almost feel like you could throw a rock anywhere and it would land at a bar or a restaurant.
Yeah. And so I walked back to the hotel. So that's 40, 50 minutes. Then I have to walk another 20 minutes to get to the bars.
I bet you were funky by the time you got to that bar.
Funky mess. And then I basically took an Uber back. I went all the way down there. I had 2 beers after 60 minutes of walking. 2 beers, came back. By that time, the prom's getting ready to start. So I had to go back.
You had to drive.
Shower. And so anyway, other than that, prom was great. We had a couple that won prom king and queen, and even the prom king and queen from last year came and to relinquish their crowns.
Cool.
And it was fun. A lot of fun.
No love, though, right?
No love. There's a couple of really hotties. I mean, really like hot girls. But
you probably would have found some love at the white party Jen and I went to, because it was a lot of girls.
Really?
A lot of girls.
Huh?
Yeah, a lot of girls. We didn't talk about the Matrix moment we saw.
Oh my gosh! Right,
Kelly, this was so cool, and I already think this guy's really cool. Steven. He's Claudia's husband. He's
talking about Claudia. This is her husband.
Yeah, Claudia's HR, and her husband is Steven, and he is, I think, one of the low-key funniest people I've ever met.
Really?
But we were walking to the party, and it was outdoors, and there was this small grass hill.
Yeah, we couldn't really find out how to access it. It was one of these beautiful restaurants that's like in the back of a building, like an office building almost. So we couldn't really figure out how to access it, but we could hear the party. We could see lights from the party.
We could see people. We could see it.
Steven decided to scale the small
the hill. And as he said, I'm going to go take a look. I look down and I see a huge stream of water just in front of us. Just like there must have been a sprinkler head leak or something, because there's a lot of water coming down. And as soon as he starts doing it, we all hear, oh. And we look up, and Steven's doing a run. Like
road runnering. He's about to wipe out, but he's just slipping.
Now remember, we're wearing all white. Everything
we're all fresh
is white
at this point.
Homeboy is slipping on this hill, and then he ends up on all fours. Just his hands and his feet. But his knees are not touching the grass.
So he's planking, basically.
Yeah, he's planking, and he slowly slides down the hill.
Oh, my.
All the way down, and he stands up with the muddiest paws you've ever seen in your life.
But nothing on his clothes.
Nothing.
Wow.
Not one bit of mud on his white outfit.
Impressive.
Cat-like reflexes right there.
Way to go, Steven.
I feel like he should have just gone all out and just mudded it up. Just walked into that party.
So then we're at this party, and it's a cool party. They have it decorated. They know what they're doing. They do a good job, right? There's a DJ. But by each table, there's these little speakers, and so the music's really loud. So we're all standing over one of the speakers having a conversation. And at one point, when the beat drops,
it exploded.
Fireworks shoot out of the speaker.
Oh, you should have warning on that.
Yeah, right.
This DJ brought pyrotechnics. We all smelled
like burned hair. It was awesome, but terrifying.
I got so many cool pictures.
Yeah.
Well, Jenna got
so
them.
Many.
Sent it to me.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got a new profile pic.
Is that what happened last night? That was so funny. I was the first like on a photo he posted because I took the photo. I was really pumped. He posts this photo with the fireworks, the flames behind him, and his arms stretched. And Kinsey calls him out and says, "This was an accident. He was trying to make it his profile picture."
I was trying to change my profile pic. Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this about this party. What percentage of party happenings did you remember the next day? Which means how hard did you party that night? You know what I'm saying?
I remember most.
You think you'd probably remember 70, 80%?
I'd say 92.
Why, you got a question you want to ask?
No. That's just always, like you go out and party, and then the next day, your friends tell you what you did.
Well, this is how you know you're partying with people with kids, because the party started at 9, which meant we're going to go around 10. So I made us dinner reservations at 8:30.
All right.
Nearby, we could walk, right?
So you probably partied until 3, 4 in the morning.
No. So JC and Kinsey at 6 p.m. said, "We're on our way." And I'm like, I guess when the babysitter came, so we're leaving. So I got ready like an hour early so we could all meet up together. So when we all start drinking at 7, because all 3 couples that came had
my bad for wanting to party.
At 6?
Yeah.
6 p.m.
Yeah.
You need to go ahead and make your reservations for Florida now.
I don't care, man. 6 o'clock, we went out there.
Y'all bailed before we went to the hotel.
We stayed an hour extra, though. We were having so much fun.
10:30?
Kinsey looked at me because we were on the dance floor, and I'll tell you this, we were tearing that dance floor up, I think. And she looked at me, she goes, "I'm going to call the babysitter for an extra hour."
They were the first couple to go, though.
Yeah, we were.
You know how late the rest of us made it?
No.
3.
After the party.
Look at Jason.
3 o'clock? I didn't even know that existed.
They didn't even want us there anymore.
Wow.
I know.
Well, you talk about tearing the dance floor up. I remember now that I can't dance. Because at the prom, girls are like, "Hey, Al, come dance with me." I'm like, okay. I haven't danced. I mean, I go, I kind of mess around. If I'm at a place that has dancing, I'm like, I kind of move for a minute, and then I go to the bar.
Yeah.
I haven't, danced a full song in I don't know how long, much less 2 or 3 in a row.
You gotta have moves.
But I did, and I don't know how to dance. I have completely.
But you're the cool brother.
I'm the cool black guy.
Yeah.
I wasn't cool at this party.
What happened?
I don't know.
You forgot?
Trying to wobble, and I'm all offbeat and dancing when I'm not. I mean, moving. I'm just taking pictures of people, so I'm acting like I'm
something to do.
Yeah.
Play it
Besides
off.
dance.
Oh my gosh, I am terrible.
I felt like my dancing was okay, but I did screw it up because I had gone to kids' parties and I was doing the Fortnite dances where I was the hit. Everybody was all about my dancing.
Will you do it for us again?
And I did this dance at the white party, and all these girls are looking at me like, who invited this teenager to the party? So you got to read your audience. You know, I was doing the one where you're like, hey, 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 hey. Hey,
oh, I like that one.
Okay.
That one,
That's
and then you go,
dance?
yeah. Then you bust into the backpack kid dance.
That's a Fortnite dance.
And then you got to go orange on it. You know what I mean? Like,
what's orange?
that's the orange dance.
Right.
That one's a hard one. It hurts my knee a little bit.
I thought that was a heat advisory
Why are
level.
they dancing in Fortnite? I thought you're supposed to be killing people. I don't know what Fortnite is.
You got to
apparently.
celebrate and stuff too.
You celebrate the deaths.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Dancing. They're just robots. They disappear. There's not gore or anything.
All right.
But I tell myself.
There's gore and dancing. No gore and
No
dancing.
gore and dancing.
Did you ever get to that Black Mirror episode?
Not
by
yet.
the way?
Not yet. I've been playing Fortnite.
Yeah, there's an episode of Black Mirror. It's kind of interesting because it's like, it makes you really think if you're a parent, she loses her child. That's how the episode starts.
Yeah.
And then, because, everything's around technology. I don't know. It's something that interests me. Like Kelly maybe would have done this if it was an option with Emma Kelly. So you're able to put like Nest cams almost in your kids so you can get on your iPad and you can see what they see. So you have parental control over what they see. So if they see, a dog attacking something or blood on television or something violent, it blurs it.
I like that.
But then you need to make the decision at a certain point in their life to remove that because as kids become teenagers and they're doing things, you don't want to see some things. And what happens when you don't take that camera out?
Got it. Oh, I need to see that one.
And then things turn, you know. But it's a really interesting episode.
I'm gonna check
would
it
you
out
do
then.
that for your kids?
I would.
You watch what they see? Because the whole point is if they get kidnapped, you can see where they are.
Yeah. I would do that and then let it go when they're 13-ish. Give or take.
Yeah.
Anyways, join us tomorrow, though, Kid Nation. It's a Tuesday edition. We're going to do some love letters to Kelly because we didn't get to them today.
Yeah.
We also got Megan Trainor. You got a chance to win up to $1,000 twice a day with Beat the Bank. And we got Craigslist Father's Day.
Okay.
Don't forget, Father's Day is Sunday.
That's right.
Don't forget about us. All right, we'll see you tomorrow, Kid Nation.
Later.